better leave it alone. I don't want to knock it down like I did earlier. Okay, I think we are live. I think we are. Yes. Peace and love, everybody. I'm just going to go ahead and start because, like I said before, you may be here during the live or you may catch it later on. Whichever way is good, is cool, all is well. Thank you all for being here. If you are, blessings to each and every one of you all for being here. Deal with Libra. And this has been an intense day for me. My entire day has been focused around these readings, which is kind of intense for me, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it. But you know what? I don't know if I'll be doing it again anytime soon. Not two readings in one day, 2 days in a row. That might be a little bit much, but I'm here right now, and it is for you, Libra. It's because I love you like I love myself, because I am a Libra rising. So I'm here reading once again from this fabulous book, you guys. Do It Yourself Astrology. This book is completely fabulous. Yes, and I'm going to be reading Sun and Moon in Libra, and we're going to see what the book has to say about Libra energy. Yes. You know what? And you know what? I have not really read the book, so I'm not sure what it's going to say. I mean, I may have read some parts here and there, but I don't remember what I read. I like doing it like this, not reading it in advance. Then I can see what it's going to say and be surprised along with all of you. I like that vibe. All right, so let's see the sun. Did I welcome you? Welcome to the Mastery Channel. Welcome to the Libra reading. Thank you for being here. I sure hope you like, share, and subscribe to this wonderful channel, the Mastery Channel, because I need you. Without you, what's the point in me? Without you, there's no me. Empress High Queenity. I like that. High Queenity. 100% love sunflowers. Yes. Are you a Libra, Empress, High Queenity? I We're gonna find out what time it is with us Libras, whether it's the sun, the moon, the rising, or whatever. Okay, you're a Libra sun. All right, well, I'm a Libra rising. Right on. Let's see what's up with us. Okay, let's see what it is. So, sun in Libra, the essence is living. And like I said before, in this book, the sun represents living, and the moon represents security. So, living through relating. Ah, yes. Living through relating. A question of balance. We know that about Libra, right? And my law is my will. Okay, those are the little catch terms that represents Libra. All right, as a Libran, your life is concerned with creating and maintaining a set of values that will guide you as you constantly endeavor to relate to one and all in a just and pleasant fashion. Yes. The sun here being in the sign of its fall. Now, that's a whole aspect in and of itself. The sun in Libra is in its fall. And that sounds negative, but now the sun in Leo is in its what do they call that? Its rise or something. There's a term that's used for that. The sun in Leo. There's the detriments, the falls, and stuff like that. Let's see, where does it say that? Dignified, yeah. The sun is dignified in Leo, but it's in its fall in Libra. What can you say? Maurice Morrison, I'm grateful. Continued blessings to you. Thank you, Maurice, and welcome for being here with us as we deal with this. So yeah, I mean, whatever when it comes to that. I mean, the sun being in its fall in Libra, I feel good. I'm not a sun Libra, but Libra is some powerful energy. But anyway, let's see. The sun here being in the sign of its fall means that to a certain extent, the expression of your individual will is determined by others. Hmm. However, the irony is that to be truly balanced, you have to offset such an obliging manner with an edge as hard as the fulcrum upon which an actual set of scales balances. Okay. Hard? Okay. This means that when it comes to the common Libran problem of indecisiveness, making a hard and fast decision for its own sake and keeping to it is far better than no decision at all. Okay. Okay. Living through relating. Yeah, that's it. That's what this sun in Libra is. Yes. Okay. So, the Libran problem of indecisiveness, making a hard and fast decision for its own sake and keeping to it, is far better than no decision at all. So, we got to make decisions, Sun in Libra. Being unable to this, let's see, being unable to make up your mind can be more annoying and antisocial than most things. Okay. And on the subject of the scales themselves, Libra is the only sign whose symbol is an inanimate object. So all the other symbols are animate objects. Goats, virgins, yeah, bulls, lions, centaurs, and just all kinds of other things. But Libra is the inanimate scales, okay? It depends on what astrology you read, because there are some astrologies that says that Libra is the eagle. You know, the high level Libra is the ego, and the oh no, that's not. No, that's Scorpio, I think. Yeah, okay, I'm tripping. Take all of that back. So the Libra is the only sign whose symbol is an inanimate object rather than an animal or human being. You can therefore be inclined to live life as an immaculate concept rather than as a living, breathing, fallible creature. Immaculate concept. Okay, you need to remember that it is all right to make mistakes. Okay, it's all right, Libra. After all, it is only when you tip the scales, put a definite measure of weight on one side, that the point of the balance is determined and the desired result is reached. So you got to make a decision. Something's going to go out of balance, but that's what's necessary, right? That's called decision making. But for you as a Libran, okay, and I'm talking to myself with that too, the balancing act goes on as the proverbial pendulum of life swings back and forth. And it is your ongoing relationships that give you the measure of your success here. Again, you must establish yourself as having a definite value or personality in the first place. So it sounds like they're trying to say that Libras, they don't they don't they don't commit one side or the other, even in the aspect of defining defining themselves and how they present themselves. That's kind of serious right there. Yeah, people are not going to be able to know who you are, so that's going to be weird. Yeah. If that's true, that has to be the dark side. So anyway, let's see. Again, you must establish yourself as having a definite value or personality in the first place, in the knowledge that through relating, you will change and grow. Okay. You can rely on your natural charm and your sense of harmony. Hi, Khadijah Johnson, Gaskin Harper. You made it. Yay! Oh, yeah, that's right. You are the Libra. So here it is. I want you to pay attention to this, ma'am. Okay. All right. You can rely on your natural charm and your sense of harmony to attract relationships and to conduct them skillfully. But you should base these relationships on and maintain them according to your innate sense of balance. That is, your awareness of what is pleasing or fair both to yourself and to the other party. Okay. And relationship means interchanges with one person or between many on a professional or on a private level, between your inner world and the outer world, or between one stage of life and another. Yeah, okay. Excuse me, people. They're saying that Libras have a hard time making that decision to even present themselves a particular way so that from that angle they can relate and grow and stuff. I could say that being a Libra rising, and the rising sign has a lot of power over the person, no matter what their sign is. But anyway, like a bee, a Libran likes to taste many different flowers in order to arrive at the perfect honey or way of relating and expressing him or herself. The danger is that this can become such a sweet lifestyle that you gloss over the nasty bits or actually indulge in them too. Either way is bad. Wow. And so, to avoid or to get off such a not so merry-go-round of increasingly meaningless social dalliances, oh, you're at the 10, Maurice, you're at the 10/21 Libra cusp. Oh my God. With the Scorpio. Oh boy. Yeah, I would like to know a whole lot more about that Libra Scorpio cusp. My son is a Scorpio, but he's on the Scorpio Sagittarius cusp because his birthday is 11/21. And I'm a Sagittarius, but I'm on the Capricorn cusp because my birthday is 12/21. The cusp. I need to do a video just about cusp energy because I know there's something there. I don't be seeing people on here talking about those kinds of things in terms of how we relate, how we interact based on just being on the cusp, because you're straddling the fence with that cusp thing. You're a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Okay, you're both actually. But anyway, let's continue here. Okay. And so, to avoid or to get off such a not so merry-go-round of increasingly meaningless social dalliance, remember that pleasures got from sex and money are the means through which you seek to find joy of union. The true balance that lies beyond what is merely pleasant. Libra is a cardinal sign, and then there's that, cardinal signs, which means that you are supposed to be an initiator. Yeah, that's right. That's what cardinal is, a leader. The cardinal signs are the leader signs. And Libra is, I think Aquarius is, I think Taurus is, and I think Leo is, if I'm not, I might be wrong, but it's something like that. Okay. The initiators, of social activities and values, not merely a response to them. You're the leader in this. Libra is also the sign of the peacemaker, which points to the fact that rather than ignoring areas of conflict, disharmony, or injustice, you should realize that this is where your art is most needed and appreciated. Wow. Okay, Libra. Yeah, the Libra is so indecisive when they're in the negative. I mean, I've experienced it, and I'm not even, like I said already, Libra sun. I'm just a Libra rising. So the sun in Libra, the transformer, let's get this, okay? The positives of the sun in Libra, and I'm going to be reading the moon in Libra as well. That's coming next after I finish all of this, right? Now, the positives of a sun in Libra are the secret language of birthday. Okay, I'm going to check that out, Maurice. Okay, the secret language of. Okay, and Khadijah, your birthday is 10/6. Okay, and Empress High Queenity, yours is 10/22. Okay, that's right on the cusp. That's right there. That is right there. Yes, you wonderful Libras. Yes, I love you because I love myself. All right, so the positives in the sun in Libra is you have aesthetic. You are graceful, peaceful, and calm. But the negative is you're affected, superficial, non-committal, and lazy. Oh boy. Affected, superficial, non-committal. Well, yeah, we know that. You don't want to make a decision. Why decide when you can just not decide? And lazy. That surprises me. Okay, the lazy part. Okay. So what could be the problem? What's going on with that? Finding yourself in social situations that have no depth and little real value. Divorce. They're just saying divorce. What are you saying? Divorce from what? And from who? From life? What are you saying? Let me turn this fan on. It's getting hot in here. In addition, I'm wearing a turtleneck. I had to switch shirts. I hope you guys can't hear that. Yeah. So what is the solution to this? Because they're saying that you're finding yourself in social situations that have no depth and little real value. You're in a situation, you're relating with something or somebody, and there's no depth to it. It's just surfacey kind of weird stuff. Whew. Divorce. I don't even know what he means when he says that. So the solution would be your outward poise will remain as long as it subordinates itself to your inner values. That's what I just filed divorce? Really? Wow. Sorry to hear that, sis. Wow. Hmm. Well, you know what? Life tends to balance itself out. You're good. Okay, good. Okay. Well, I've done it twice, so it's like it be that way sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You want to balance yourself, and that might be what you got to do. I'm good at running, so I'm good too. It's all good. So the solution could be your outward poise will remain as long as it subordinates itself to your inner values. So you can maintain your poise if you maintain your inner values. Don't let the stuff out there switch you up. Don't let them change you, as the songs always say, right? Don't let them change you. Remain yourself, okay? Once you decide who it is you are, okay? All right, more positives for the Libra. Socially orientated, popular, cooperative, and amenable, okay? But in a negative, lacks self reliance, indulgent, indulged, a yes person. Oh, that's bad. And insincere. Okay. That yes person part. Ooh, no. You don't want to get caught up in that kind of deal. Being a yes person, that's bad. That's real bad. Oh, man. This is hitting close to home. Sweating bullets over here. Okay, so what's the deal? What's going on? What's the problem? If only you like yourself as much as others appear to like you. Wow. If only you like yourself as much as others appear to like you. There's always issues throughout all the signs with people having problems just liking yourself. That's just a universal thing. Having problems to like yourself. You're good, you're okay, you can fall in love with yourself. You can, okay? When you're a yes person, yeah, definitely you're trying to get on somebody's good side by saying yes to them because you're having issues about liking yourself. But when you do that yes person stuff too long, you start to feel bad about yourself even more. So the solution would be truly please yourself, and you will truly please others. There it is, right there. You like yourself. That's why you moved on. And sometimes that's what it takes. It's because you like yourself is the reason why you got to decide. I'm sweating bullets over here, you guys. Sorry about this. Why you got to decide to move on. Okay? Empress, high queenity, love is a spirit. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And you got to develop that spirit within you if it's on a low vibration. Just got to bring it up. That's all. That's all. All right. So, more positives. Attractive. Okay. Refined. Did I read this already? Subtle manner, in tune with the times. Oh, okay. No, I didn't. Let's say it again. You are attractive. All right. You know that, right? Refined. Okay. Oh, well, thank you, Khadijah. uh, Subtle manner. Okay. You're subtle. You're just smooth with it. In tune with the times. Or if it's negative, you're vain. Okay. You're easily upset. You're lacking confidence, and you're a style victim. Am I a victim of style here? I'm feeling naked. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. I'm just playing you good. Okay. So what's the problem here? Uncomfortably delicate. Oh well, yeah. Of course you are. Yes. Just say it. If you're attractive, you are. Why play games with that? Yes. That's it. Okay. The issues when you are vain, easily upset, lacking confidence, or your style victim is that you're uncomfortably delicate, made to feel ill at ease by what to others is merely disagreeable. Okay. You're made to feel ill at ease by what to others is merely disagreeable. Okay, so that sounds like maybe the Libra has a high standard that's kind of rough. They're kind of tough and kind of harsh on themselves a little bit. To you is it makes you bad, it makes you feel mad, bad, sad, or whatever. But to others, it's only just disagreeable. It's not that big a deal. Yeah, maybe you got high standards when it comes to you and you judge yourself harshly. Okay. But the solution would be to be both attractive and secure. Sensitivity requires spiritual strength and awareness. Yes, to be both attractive and secure. You got to be secure as well as attractive. You got to have both of those on point and on lockdown. If you are gorgeous and you know it, right? Then you got to be secure and you got to know that as well. Okay. Your sensitivity requires spiritual strength and awareness. Yes, you can't just be gorgeous, although, you can get away with that. But within your own spirit, you're not going to feel that great. So you got to be secure along with your good looks. Okay. Just keep that in mind. Okay. All right. So more positivities for you, my dear Libra sons. You got high principles. Yeah, I figured that. Okay. You're idealistic. You're socially aspiring and aware. All right. But when it gets negative, you're compromising and you will take peace at any price. You don't feel like, going up against any harshness or whatever, just peace. You, even if you are, selling yourself short, selling yourself out, you don't like the confrontation sometimes. But anyway, elitist and class conscious. Oh, okay. Is that deal with our, oh, Maurice, you're saying, or it could be self judgment or self doubt. Yeah, so it's like the Libra might be a little harsh on themselves, a little bit. Yeah, self judgment or self doubt. Hmm. I've experienced that, and I'm not even a Libra sun. I'm just a Libra rising. You know. Hmm. Compromising, peace at any cost. You don't want to upset the apple cart. You don't want to rock the boat, stuff like that. And elitist and class conscious. I don't know if I am I like that. I don't think so. I like peace because if I feel endangered, I flip bad. Wow. Wow. You know what? When I did another, you guys know that I read another book maybe about 6 or 7 years ago. And it was the Ancient Astrological Secrets of the Jews Revealed. I read that book like 6, 7 years ago. It's really popular to this very day. People are still watching those videos, and the quality of those videos are crappy, but I still got some good numbers. And when he talked, and it's Kabbalah, it's a Kabbalistical approach to astrology. And when he talked about Libra, he said that this stuff that popular astrologers be talking about concerning Libra, about the balance and the scales and all these things. He said that stuff, it ain't about that. He said Librans are warriors, okay, and they're generals in war, and they have a high energetic when it comes to that, you know. And he said that's the way it was understood by the ancient Jews long time ago, and the way that the idea of the scales being the sign, the representation of Libra, come from astrologers misinterpreting something. It's not even supposed to be that. You got to check out my video for Libra in the Ancient Astrological Secrets of the Jews Revealed. Check that video out and see what he said about Libra. Libras are some warriors, okay? And he said you can prove it because there are a lot of warriors, generals in wars, and a lot of them were Librans. I think he said Eisenhower or somebody, MacArthur or somebody like that. Those kinds of people, their signs were Libras. They were generals and leaders on a war type level. Okay. Did you watch that video? It was serious, huh? It was a war. That's why I like peace. Exactly. And that's pretty good. That's pretty good. But yeah, it's the scales, I guess. You check that video and you see what he thinks. But anyway, if you're looking at it from this position, compromising, peace at any price, elitist and class conscious, then the problem could be that you're feeling taken advantage of, you're feeling awkward in certain types of company. And so with that, the solution would be Libra's role is to initiate social activities that blend the rough with the smooth. Okay. Your role as a Libra is to initiate and blend it. You're supposed to be you're supposed to lead this thing, and say how it's going to look too. Not only are you leading it, but you're going to determine the way it looks, and you're going to work it. That's what it's supposed to be when you're a Libra. I mean, that's what he's saying here. Okay. All right. So, more positivities for the Libra sun. You're diplomatic, okay? You're harmless, you're friendly, and you're a good counselor. Or in the negative, Maurice, yes, yes, I am me, and blessed. I don't know that word that you typed in right there. Well, of course you're blessed. Maurice, yes. Yes. You know what? We're all just struggling to get to the right place where we actually feel good about ourselves, okay? We all have our cross to bear is a way to describe it, a cross to bear. Everybody's got something. When I was talking about this before, I said that the Aryan, they have to slow down if they find that themselves moving too fast and crashing and bumping their head and stuff. The Taurus got to speed up if they find themselves stuck in place, which is an issue that a Taurus can get. They can get stuck, you know. And I said the Gemini has to slow that mind down if they find themselves thinking too much, too hard, too fast. Okay. And just all the way through all the signs, the Cancer has to, well, I forgot what I said about the Cancer, but whatever the cross is, we all get a cross to bear. And we just got to develop that and get it right. And that's all it is to it. That's the work. We all have it. The positive and the negative. Yes. Okay. So now you're diplomatic, harmless, friendly, and a good counselor in a positive, or you're indecisive, insipid, smarmy, and ingratiating. What is insipid? What's that? I've seen that word before, but I don't know what it means. Insipid definition.
Here's the definition of insipid: lacking flavor.
Lacking flavor? Okay. All right. All right. All right, Siri. Smarmy definition.
According to Merriam-Webster, 1. Revealing or marked by a smug, ingratiating, or false earnestness and tone of smarmy self-satisfaction.
Oh, okay. Revealing or marked by a smug, ingratiating, or a false earnestness, a tone of smarmy self satisfaction. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. That's kind of negative. Smarmy. It doesn't sound good. Ingratiating. I guess that's that energy when you'll say and do anything just to be on the good side of people. Thank God most people don't do that. Most Librans don't do that, or we work to overcome that. Your cooking is very flavorful. Yeah, I don't know what Siri was talking about. Don't pay no attention to her, okay? Insipid, okay. That don't even sound right. They say that you can't go online to get all your definitions, and you just can't listen to everything that you hear online. Don't they say that? Don't they say that? All right. So your problem could be if you're indecisive, insipid, smarmy, ingratiating, could be you're feeling like a non entity, merely a human counterweight to other humans, frustrating others. You feel like a non entity. Yeah, because you haven't stood up for yourself and declared who you are. You're so busy yesing everybody else that, when you do that, you're not standing on your own square and defining who you are. So if you keep doing that, it's going to have a negative effect on your emotions. And then you're going to feel like a non entity. You don't feel like you exist really because you haven't declared yourself if you're being smarmy or indecisive or ingratiating or a yes person or any of that kind of stuff, insincere and stuff like that. You're merely a human counterweight to other humans. It's no good. Okay. That is a recipe for disaster of people walking over you. If you lay yourself out, emotionally speaking, as a doormat, then people are going to walk over you like a doormat. That's just human nature. They're not going to avoid. Oh, look at you! You're laying out like a doormat. I'm going to walk around you. Don't do that. Don't. No, they're going to walk right over you. That's why you got to stand up for yourself, define who you are, stand for whatever that is, make your decisions. Okay. So the solution to all of that negativity. Other people are not God. Other people are not God. God is your awareness that life is manifestly both hard and soft. Other people are not God. Okay, don't do that. Don't pedestalize other people. Okay, God is your awareness that life is manifestly both soft and hard. Yeah, we know there's hard things in life and easy things in life. My son was just on here when I was reading the what did I read? I read before Libra. I read what comes before Libra. My mind is going. What's going? Oh my God, my mind is just went blank. Virgo, yes. And he was talking about how he's encountered numerous deaths in his circle, in his friendship circles. He's made lots of friends online during the whole 19 time, right? And people are passing away. That's just part of life, and that's what he said. It's just the basics of life. It's just that's just how it goes. And then on the other hand, beautiful babies are being born right this minute. A baby was just born just now. As I just said that, a baby was just born somewhere just now. Lots of babies. Lots of babies. Lots of Virgo. I mean, lots of Leo babies are being born right this minute. There it is. Another Leo baby was just born just now. Okay, that's just the way life is. Okay. Other people are not God. Keep that in mind. Okay. God is your awareness that life is manifestly both hard and soft. Okay, my people. Now let's read about the moon in Libra. That's going to be interesting. I want to check that out. I want to see how that plays itself out. That kind of an energy, female, feminine kind of vibration. Okay. The moon in Libra. Okay. The essence is security, and moon is always security through relating. So you see the pattern. The sun in Libra is living through relating. The moon in Libra is security through relating. And once I get through all of the signs and come back around and start over and start doing the other planets, you're going to see the different aspects of different planets. Like Mercury in Scorpio is thinking. Mercury is the thinking through desiring. We know Scorpio is about that desiring part. In fact, okay, the moon in Libra is security through relating. So what is Mercury in Libra? Thinking through relating. Okay. What is Mars in Libra? Getting through relating. That's Mars. Getting through relating. Okay. What is Jupiter in Libra? Yeah, I'm going to be going through all of this, you guys, soon enough. Growing through relating. That's Jupiter in Libra. Growing through relating. Mars through Libra, getting through relating. The moon through Libra, security through relating. Libra is about relating. Let's see. Andiria Eze. Libra Nation, yes it is. Eze, are you what am I trying to say? Are you Nigerian? Andiria Eze. That looks like a Nigerian. What am I trying to say? What is it? Igbo, yeah, an Igbo name. That's what it looks like. Igbo name. Libra Nation, Khadijah. I appreciate you, Mrs. Anna. Thank you so much, Mrs. Khadijah, or Miss Khadijah now, right? And you know what? I appreciate you. You already know that, right? Okay. My frequency. Mercury is communication. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Mercury is communication. No, it's saying thinking here. Well, all different books have different things that they say, right? Thinking, Communication, it's on the same, frequency. Yeah. Okay. Let's my frequency. Simply Moonchild. Oh, there you are, Simply Moonchild. Just wanted to stop by and say that you are so amazing, beautiful one. Thank you, Miss or Simply Moonchild. So you watched the cancer thing that I did, huh? Yeah, I saw you when you got there. You arrived and you said, "I'm here." And I said, "I see you." Isoko, thank you. You are so freaking generous, Izoko. Izoko, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for that. Okay. Thank you for your gifts. Okay. Libra, 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 Libra. Khadijah, yes, God's good. Yes, good all the time. And all the time, God is good, right? Simply Moonchild, yes, my frequency. I don't want to call it Kemetic astrology. Gratitude for you, sister. Thank you. Izoko, yes. You guys are cool. You guys are cool. I just love this. It hypes me up. Okay. Now, where was it? You guys made me miss my place again, which is my MO to lose track of what the heck I'm doing. Hotep, if you guys knew my story and all that I've gone through and all that I've connected with, I should write a book. I really should. Yes, I should. All right. So, security is sought through feeling socially involved. That's how a moon Libra feels secure, by being involved and relating with people, having a partner, having a definite social position. Your refined instincts are readily able to achieve this, but you can run the risk of finding yourself attempting to be all things to all people. You can't do that. Yes, I'm going to tell my stories. I'm going to tell my stories. I'm going to tell my stories. All right. Especially having been married to a Pisces he was a dark-sided Pisces. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway, all right. So let's see, where was I? Your refined instincts are readily able to achieve this, but you can run the risk of finding yourself attempting to be all things to all people, which is hard. It's no good. Your undeniable social graces, like metaphorical clothing, need to be worn lightly in order to prevent this predisposition to please becoming unpleasantly restricting for you. So, yeah, having that desire to want to please people can become a problem in and of itself, because you go too far with it and then you become a yes person and stuff like that. And this is more intense when it's the moon energy, when it's a moon in Libra, because it's that feminine energy, which is definitely there for trying to please somebody, please people. So, such a need to please, which can be very enjoyable to others, yeah, of course, may merely have its roots in your having felt that you had to please your mother. Always the mother. It always goes back to the mother. Always goes back to the mother when it's in the moon energy. Yeah, maybe you had a mother who demanded you to please, be pleasing. A lot of us had mothers, especially of my generation, had parents who felt like children are to be seen and not heard, no matter what their sign is. They didn't care what your sign was. Just shut up. Let me put some Vaseline on your elbows and knees. Look good and be quiet. Don't come in here trying to talk with the adults. This is an A conversation, an A and B conversation, and you can see your way out. Is some of the sayings they used to pretty much that they used to say that they told us kids. So yeah, yeah. Now, if mom was like that, then you might, especially if you were a Libra moon, that might have really had an effect on you. So, such a need to please, which can be very enjoyable to others, may merely have its roots in you having felt that you had to please your mother or father or whoever brought you up. Okay. However, sooner or later, what pleases you has to emerge and take priority. What pleases you has to not only emerge, but it has to take priority over mama and them, daddy and them, Pookie and them, and all the rest, all of those and thems. Okay, you, what works for you's got to take priority, and that might not please anyone else at all. Yes. Until then, all this makes you very difficult to dislike, which is both your boon and your bane. Because although popularity has its obvious advantages, people can find it hard to confront you with what they don't like about you. Mm. You are then made to feel socially excluded or emotionally rejected for no apparent reason. Oh, okay, so that's what it be. That's what it be. Because you don't stand on your square so that people can see where you really stand on anything. They don't really know who you really are. Oh, you're getting ready to do this for them, do that for them. Oh well, yeah, they're gonna let you, but they don't really know who you are all the same. They don't really know you because you haven't really stood firm and declared who you are. And maybe you don't quite know yet because you're back and forth, indecisive, you know. That makes it problematic. That makes it problematic. And I can imagine that in the moon energy, that makes it all the more problematic. And when people don't get it, they don't get you, they don't know where you are, what you, they just don't, they bypass you. I don't know who that person is. They know is that when it comes time for them, they need something. Oh, then they'll call you. Hello, Libra. I need you to do this, that, and the other. Okay. When you realize that a Libran moon attracts the kind of people and social situations that eventually force your individually held principles into conscious awareness, the instinctive sense of beauty and harmony that you most surely have will become a creative and dynamic expression of you rather than a passive and insincere reflection of others that makes it hard for you to accept the consequences of your action. That's heavy. Okay, let me reread that. When you realize that a Libran moon attracts the kind of people and social situations that eventually force your individually held principles into conscious awareness. So that Libra moon is going to bring those people, that's going to force you to stand on your square. And I guess that means that that Libra moon of yours, if you have it, is going to bring those people that might irk you and force you, because they've been taking advantage of you. You're going to have to stand or else. Okay. Anyway, the instinctive sense of beauty and harmony that you most surely have will become a creative and dynamic expression of you rather than a passive and insincere reflection of others. Okay. That makes it hard for you to accept the consequences of your actions. It comes together, especially in the Libra moon. The need for balance and harmony is essential. Yeah, yeah. Put that Vaseline on those knees. Okay. I don't want you going out of this house on a Sunday and your knees are ashy. God, the ash, that was a horrible thing right there back in the day. Okay. No mother on earth in the black community wanted her child to have ash on her knees. Not at all. Not at all. You know it. Those elbows and those knees. Okay. And make sure you represent correctly. Okay. And then when times got better, it was Vaseline intensive care lotion. My mama had that that Vaseline intensive care. It still was Vaseline, but it was their lotion rather than the actual Vaseline. Vaseline intensive care lotion. I don't even know if that stuff still works. If it's you can even buy that stuff no more. I don't even know. I use shea butter these days, Mom. I use shea butter, Mommy, and I'm gonna send you some, okay? Where am I? Okay, let's see. The need, okay, I'm not going to read that again. This reluctance to look at and to express your darker and more powerful urges and feelings, again, probably stems from your sensing that your mother or father would not have liked it. Okay, you sense that. That be in you. You be a grown person moving and reacting in life in life based on the way you grew up when you were a kid. You don't even be knowing that stuff be subconscious, okay? The simplest, let's see, where was I? Or there could have been an incident in your childhood in which this darker side to your nature was thrust upon you in the form of a traumatic experience. Yeah. The simplest, clearest, most rewarding, and most relieving thing that you can do is to share both your good and your bad feelings with your partner. Oh, so you're going to have to be honest and forthcoming. Is that hard for the Libra to do that? Hmm. If this cannot be done, then seek counsel or therapy in order to disperse your fear of just being yourself as you are, as opposed to what you feel others expect you to be. So it can be kind of difficult, kind of shea butter, yes. It can be kind of difficult when it's really that kind of dark energy and you might not it might not be that you don't want to express, you just may be confused that seriously about who it is you are. You might just have no real clue like that. That means you're going to have to develop, you have to learn what you like, and that kind of stuff is hard work. It always is, okay? Learning to trust your natural talent for making things appealing is all important. This can take the form of a flair for cooking, decor, fashion, entertaining, or be expressed as the basic ability to make others feel they are a part of something. Perversely, though, not trusting this social sense can make you rather antisocial. Your soothing presence, which may even have the voice or musical ability to go with it, should be recognized as a powerful tool which you can influence the social and emotional climate around you. Yes, okay, you got it. I'm so blunt with my feelings. Maybe I'm too honest. I don't know. I would say no. you know, Honesty is just my policy. Yeah, I guess you could be a little bit, not so much of being too honest, but maybe just being a little bit too blunt, you know, a little bit too blunt, not too honest. You got to maintain your honesty, but maybe you should just come a little smoother, a little softer or something, you know. You don't want to start being dishonest, right? No. Okay. So the moon in Libra with the transformer, the positives of this beautiful moon in Libra energy is you're romantic, you're charming, you're graceful, and you're affectionate. And then a negative is that you're silly, insincere, superficial, and unfaithful. Wow. Okay. Silly? Hmm, all right. So the problem could be that you have failed relationships. Either you become fickle or you invite fickleness in love with love. You may be in love with love. That can be hard, okay? The solution would be know that your lightness attracts heaviness, okay? It's always about those energetics. Your lightness attracts heaviness. thereby challenging your charms. And I guess it's a necessity so that we can create this balance within us. There's always the light and the dark, you know? So, more positives for the moon in Libra: refined, aesthetic, gentle, and kind. Or negatively, shallow, glossy facade, limp, and vague. Wow. So, what's the deal? What's the problem? You're feeling empty and unfulfilled. You're so serious sometimes, huh, Khadijah? And you're so silly. Well, both. Yeah. So, feeling empty and unfulfilled, reluctant to face life's deeper or harsher realities. Reluctant to face life's deeper or harsher realities. Okay. You have a need, and this is the solution. You have a need to make nice what's nasty. So acknowledge what's nasty. Okay. Okay. If you don't confront it, then you can't deal with it, is the saying that we've heard. And you have the ability to make something that's nasty into the nice. So you gotta first acknowledge the nasty, and you know that you have what it takes to fix it and make it right, nice. So like Virgo, you have that kind of an energetic. Okay, yin and yang. Yes, yes indeed. So positives, more positives: pleasing, richly expressive, attractive, and friendly, or self-indulgent, affected, seductive, and a flirt. A seductive and a flirt. Whoa, those are negatives. Being a flirt is negative. I didn't realize that. All right. So the problem could be no one seems able or available to please you because they cannot get to the real you. It's always that they don't know who you are because maybe you don't know yourself very well, and so they can't get to you because you don't even know yourself. All right, that's a problem. So, a solution could be people who matter are attracted to all your qualities, not just to the ones you like. Oh, okay. People who matter are attracted to all your qualities, including those dark ones that you don't like about yourself, or that you think are not visible to those who love you. They can see that. They're attracted to you in spite of that, and they might be there to help you with that as well. Okay. So, more positives: you're tolerant, you're tactful, you're reasonable, and you're gracious, right? But, like for the sun Libra, the moon Libra can be a yes person. You can be indecisive, insipid, and disappointing. That's interesting. Disappointing. Okay. I wonder if that means that at a certain point you are presenting yourself as a yes person, but at some point in time, you just don't want to do it, and people are expecting you to do it. So when you flip the switch, and don't do it, then you're disappointing people. They're like, what's wrong with you? Well, all along you were doing more than what you were supposed to, being that yes person. I guess that's where the disappointing can come in, and that's people don't know what time it is. They thought you were that one who's supposed to be doing everything they want you to do for them. We thought you enjoyed that kind of stuff. The problem: your fear of being thought badly of has created that very thing. Yeah, you're afraid that people are going to dislike you or not going to like something or whatever. You're trying to please everybody, and it ends up happening anyway. Isn't that something how that is? It happens anyway, but from an opposite direction from what you were thinking. Okay. So the solution: do not accept peace at any price. Okay. After all, you know what it takes to keep it. Yeah, they're saying that the Libra energy is always trying to accept peace. Sometimes you can't accept peace, especially if peace at any price, we should say. Especially if there's something that has not been worked out and is stepping on your toes. Okay. you know you gotta You got to work that thing all the way through so that you can win a piece of this pie for this piece. Okay. You don't want the piece to be sitting on your neck. All right. And that's what you have been doing. And that's what people expect of you. And so when you finally flip and you're like, I'm done. Okay. I don't feel like it. Then people are confused. What? What's wrong? And they didn't realize because you didn't show it. Okay. So more positives. Okay. And stuff like that happens in all the signs. Socially aware, positives, hospitable, dependable, relaxing, or antisocial, neglectful, unreliable, and lazy. They keep talking about laziness. All right, I don't know where that's coming in from. Antisocial, neglectful, unreliable, and lazy. And that could be the problem could be your need to please has exhausted itself rather than matured into a social skill. You're so busy trying to please everybody that you're tired of people. Get away from me. Now you become you know, antisocial. You just don't want to feel you don't feel like being around these people. They just want you to do something for them anyway. They want you to bend over backward for them anyway. You have to balance that whole thing with that need to please part. Yeah. The solution could be do not resist your basic need to feel light and put both others and yourself at ease. Of course, everybody wants to be liked. Yeah. You still got to be yourself from some place. You got to come from somewhere. You have to make some kind of a decision of who you are and what your boundaries. It sounds like that could be a real issue for a Libra energy. Boundaries. Where are you setting your boundaries? Your boundaries. If you set them too far, you're going to be way over here and the other person does nothing but receive and you're doing all the work spiritually, emotionally, and even physically. If you don't set that thing straight. Okay. Do not resist your basic need to feel liked. You're not trying to not be liked, but you're not going to bend over backward for people to like you. That's not how you do this. And put both others and yourself at ease. Once you declare who you are and what you're not going to do, then people can see who you are and what you're about, and then they can, oh, okay, all right, then no, I'm not going to cross that line on you. I'm not going to mess that up with you. I love you. I'm not going to, expect you to come over here and wash my clothes for me. I'm not going to stuff like that. I can do it myself because I love you so much, Libra. Okay. So, my people, that is the reading for the moon in Libra. That is when they cross me, I turn. Yes. Yep. They don't want war with me. All right. All right, Khadijah. Don't let them walk all over you, Khadijah. It seems like you're not that one for letting them. My frequency to you. Let's see. What is the most accurate or effective form of astrology? And I find them all necessary. For me, I really was getting a good feeling from that ancient astrological secret of the Jews book that I was reading, but that's only just one book. I haven't gone online because there are some Jewish people who have online YouTube channels that talk about astrology in this now time. That ancient book that I read was done in the 70s. I really did like it though, and I felt that it was really true and effective. But I'm really liking this as well. And this ain't nothing concerning ancient Kabbalistic astrology. I like the ones that speak in terms of relationships and how we interact with each other, human to human, and how our emotions work, because I feel like that's a necessary thing to deal with. But I also follow astrologers who talk about world issues. Like they're talking about how the planetary alignments right now is causing what we are seeing in the world. I have one particular astrologer I follow, and her name is Pamela Gregory. She's a British lady, and I just totally love the way she breaks that down. She's talking about world events. She's looking at that kind of a astrology that deals with the entire world energies. Then there's other astrologers who do it differently. I just, I like dealing with it from the perspective of emotions, interactions, relationships, and stuff like that. Good stuff there. Oh, okay. Maurice, this book is called Do It Yourself Astrology, and it's by Lynn. Can you see that? Lynn Burbeck, Birkbeck, and that last name is Birkbeck. And he has a series of astrology books. He has another one, Relationship Astrology, that I want to read. And he has a third one that I have, Life Planning Astrology, where you're looking at planetary movement over us. Like a Saturn return is one of those, because Saturn takes an entire 29 years to go through the entire orbit, its entire orbit. And they say that when you have your first Saturn return at the age of 29, these certain kinds of things are probably happening in your life. Yeah, astrology does that. It's almost predictive. And generally speaking, a lot of times that stuff be quite on the money. And then when you have your second Saturn return, when you are 58, 58 and a half, 59, that means Saturn has gone all the way through the zodiac one more time, okay? And is back in its home spot. Takes 29 years for that. So you will be 58 and you'll have your second Saturn return, and that actually means something, and certain things are going on in your life. And I had my second Saturn return about a year ago, and yeah, those things were going on. And if you're blessed, you'll have a third Saturn return, right? Another 29 years later after 58. And my mother just had her third Saturn return because she's 89 years old. Certain other things are going on. You're coming to certain other kind of conclusions. So there's a lot of different types of astrology. They're all fascinating, to be honest. They're all fascinating. But yeah, this book is called Do It Yourself Astrology, because he wrote in red and purple. It's hard to see. But his name is Lynn, L-Y. Well, let me just show it this way. Lynn Burbeck. And I believe he's Australian. And this book probably was done I think it was probably published in 1999 or something like that, 2000, something like that. Oh, 1996. Okay. He's a fabulous astrologer when it comes to relation. Look at that. I just lost my page. But anyway, I was done. When it comes to understanding ourselves, he's fabulous when it comes to this. So my people, I've read it. It's done. Okay, that's Libra. Do it yourself astrology. And next time I'm going to show you all the other books. I can actually get up and show it to you right now. His other books. He's fabulous. Here's another one. Do it yourself life plan astrology. You can see this one better. His name is Lynn, Lyn Birkbeck. Okay. Yourself life plan astrology. This is the one that talks about those Saturn returns. There's the Jupiter return that takes 12 years. The Earth return is yearly, right? And here's another one that he did. Do it yourself relationship astrology. So all of his books look similar. Fabulous stuff. I'm going to read this too. I don't know if I'll be able to do all of it. I might be biting off more than I can chew here. But anyway, my people, it's done for today. I hope that you enjoyed that. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, because tomorrow I'm going back and I'm going to be doing Scorpio at 11 a.m. tomorrow, Sunday. Scorpio, 11 a.m. tomorrow. And then Sagittarius, which is my own sign, at 4 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, make sure you come back for that. Woo, by the time this is all said and done, I'm going to be so tired. The websites of Secret Language of Birthdays and Secret Language of Relationship use psychology as well as science of astrology. Oh, I need to check that out. Yeah, I guess I'm talking about astrology and psychology. I like it from that angle. All right, Maurice Morrison. Woo, you guys, I am worn out. I'm ready to sit down somewhere and drink some water and start crocheting, which is my MO. I'm a crochet person here. Woo! All right. Peace and love to each and every one of you all. Thank you for coming. And I will see you again tomorrow at 4 if you're available. Make sure to meet with me tomorrow at 4 and tomorrow at 11 if you're available. Or if you're at church, just check it out later on. All right. Peace, my people. Blessings to each and every one of you all. Okay. Have a good night.